Hey ladies and gents, it's Jacko the Ripper, and today we're back with another reaction video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Wile Coyote versus Tom death battle. First off, thank you all for 500 subs. I appreciate it. This is the 500. This is officially what I can call the 500 sub special. I love all the support you guys show me, and I am grateful for that. Also like putting out content for you all. It's pretty nice, and it's pretty fun to do. And this episode, I can already tell it's gonna be pretty exciting, if not the best death battle I've seen this season. Well, we'll never know. And as soon as the live stream ends, I immediately go to check to set up for my reaction, and accidentally saw what's happening next time. And I also expected this through hints of what one of my friends gave me. So yeah, let's just get started. I'm pretty excited. Let's see how it goes. My boy Tom, bear cook. Oh my god, they got the freaking Tom and Jerry.
Wile Coyote, the fastest and furriestest of the Looney Tunes.
Okay, there you go.
Tomcat, the powerhouse pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
The fans voted for it and we're here to deliver.
Yep.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
It's gotta be my boy Tom. He's my goat.
In tales told over shimmering campfire by the tribes people of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the
That's
Miwok,
true.
He was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity. To the Sewetmuk, he was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the brothers Warner, he's
Yeah.
just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
Pretty much.
The great Coyote stalks the
Wile Ethelbert Coyote. God dang, that's a long description. This must be a passion project for somebody.
American Southwest, hunting his indefatigable prey, the Roadrunner. And this modern
Hey, he's 5'8" like I am. Let's go. 207 IQ. Yeah, coming from the one whose plans tend to backfire. I'm not sure if it always backfire. I'm pretty sure it does, from my knowledge. Okay, let's just continue.
Wile Coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and it drove him straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own inevitable undoing. Such is the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wile was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face, an easy task. Coyotes are incredibly adaptable predators, capable of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
They're also speedy little demons.
Yeah,
can
they are
sprint
fast.
Up to 43 miles per hour. Though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all. But he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck,
Pretty much.
Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wile.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough. Fortunately, Wile's got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite, anvils, and spring-loaded boxing
Dang,
gloves,
that's a
along with heavier artillery
that's a huge
like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt
That's a huge arsenal right there.
and a friggin' trebuchet, a Reddit
Dang.
favorite.
Many of which he invented himself and uses in excruciatingly detailed schemes that inevitably go awry.
Yep.
Despite being a self-described super genius, Wile has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ as a cactus.
Okay, the test results were
God.
fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine, and Wile is their most devoted customer, contributing up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks to the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
I wonder what's the
He's got
1%.
Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clonomatic, Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wile uses is intentionally sabotaged because Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunner.
Oh!
My man cannot catch a break, but he sure can take some punishment.
No matter the severity of his failures, Wile is still a toon and can bounce back from
Hold
just
on,
about
I'm gonna
anything.
check something real
He's been
quick.
sla-
Alright, I'm back. Just want to check if everything is okay, and pretty much it is. So, yeah. Alright, let's get straight back to it.
Sliced, stabbed, squashed, exploded, melted, blasted into a constellation, and overall verbed for the last 87 years straight without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal Coyote of Sewetmuk legend.
Oh!
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and
I mean,
even
yeah.
left the comic page entirely to catch the Roadrunner.
Oh.
So close.
Believe it or not, there is actually a biological reason for these abilities. Loony DNA. Every toon's got it, not just the loony ones. And it's what lets them survive fatal damage up to being fully erased off the page, essentially dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the Coyote when he looks down.
Toons are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why
Jeez.
Wile developed a counter
No
to
wonder
this immortality,
cartoon characters
the
are
Looney
very
DNA
overpowered.
Dissolver, which leaves Toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, so close. You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
It was
Uh-oh.
Wile's experience as a veteran toon that landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming Tiny Toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just
Dang.
like Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power
That might be some foreshadowing right there. Maybe we'll get a Naruto matchup.
system, with more experienced toons like Wile who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wile should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by any other Looney Tune, like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin the Martian's matter transmogrifier to suck up the entire universe.
And then suck up
Jeez.
the animator animating his universe.
And suck up the animator's universe for good measure.
Wile's
1 quintillion times the speed of light? Gosh, dang.
got a cushy 10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an abject failure in
Blow
his
up the
life
sun?
mission. He's helped
Grew
stop
to the size of
meteor
a
from
planet?
destroying Earth, beat the
Turned into a
Monstars in
constellation
basketball,
twice.
and even, whoa, snap!
Size of-
Caught the Roadrunner!
Oh.
Oh, wait, never mind. So damn close.
According to 1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,766,842 times. Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
That
Jeez.
takes dedication, or maybe self-destructive stubbornness. Too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander, otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Wiz, there's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get this guy.
And by
Yeah.
God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote and Roadrunner. Chuck Jones.
The guy that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes into how we know him today.
Originally
Yeah.
meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry, Jones established several rules for their animated shorts.
So here, the Roadrunner cannot harm the Coyote except by going beep beep. No outside force can harm the Coyote. Only has his own or the failure of Acme products. I'm just gonna read this all in my head. Maybe I'll say a few words. Use forgotten aim. No dialogue ever except beep beep. The Roadrunner must stay on the road, otherwise logically he would not be called Roadrunner. All actions can be confined to natural environment of the two characters. All the materials, tools, weapons, or mechanical must be obtained from the Acme Corporation. Whatever possible, make gravity the Coyote's greatest enemy. Dang. Okay, yeah.
that superseded Coyote's reality warping toon abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creatives have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you expect from our fanatical furry failson? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of Second Place, the swing and a miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks, for Wile E. Coyote.
That'll be all, folks.
The year was 1939.
Let's
War
go!
raged in Europe between the British Tommies and the German Jerrys. As the beleaguered English made their miraculous escape from the German encirclement off the coast of Dunkirk, one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse.
Oh, wow, is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless of their names' origin.
See here. Thomas D. Jasper Cat. Oh, British short hair. Inspired by, okay. Whoa, a certain rubber pirate. Oh, who's that certain rubber pirate? Portrayed by 11 voice actors. Dang.
William Hanna and Joseph Barbera's infamous cat and mouse duo became the undisputed king of slapstick comedy.
The formula is simple, and we all know it. Tom Cat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt that in my balls. Violence
Oh my
ensues.
God.
Tom is reprimanded by Mammy Two Shoes.
Who is, let's say, very much from the 1940s.
And if you're like me, all you wanted to see was Tom wipe that smug smirk off that little rat's face. Despite my well-documented hatred of cats, even I've got to cringe at years of propaganda to convince us to side with the filthy, flea-ridden rodent over man's second best friend. Oh, big yawn.
House cats like Tom are actually some of Earth's most successful predators. They can run up to 30 miles per hour, leap 6 feet high, and despite being commonly perceived as
not as fast as Wile E. Coyote, but it's pretty small gap.
In the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British shorthair. They're strong, stocky Roman cats bred to withstand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Tom collected a crazy assortment of weapons in his war against mouse kind. Sure, most of it is the stuff you can find around the average American household, like baseball bats, lead pipes,
and guns. Lots and lots of guns. But he's got wackier things like a magic wand, a robo-cat, vanishing cream, and a smart cat that gives him all the knowledge in the world.
I'm partial to the Sword of Light and Dark, which severs you from your own shadow, or the Rewind Remote, which can move your victim backwards through time.
And you can't forget the cat car and cat jet, spelled with K's, of course, but just the cat part.
Tom's arsenal is heavily improvisational, which fits his quick thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey. Though he often loses his bouts with Jerry, it's not usually because he's dumb or incompetent. Rather, he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been crushed, blown up, had every bone in his body broken, shattered, melted, and vaporized to dust, and survived.
Well, mostly. Tom actually has kicked the bucket multiple times, but little known cat fact, he has 9 lives, as established in the episode
I see what. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wiz was conducting some different kind of research when he stumbled on that episode.
Very funny. Even if Tom
his lives up, the laugh.
He has a potion that just restores them.
Or he can physically go get them back from hell, where all cats go.
Extremely hardcore for a toon, but there isn't much of a limit to what Tom can do. He can clone himself, levitate in the air, make his imagination real, and even break the fourth wall and enter the real world.
If you only watch the classic cartoons from the 40s, you may be in for a shock. Tom and Jerry gets buck wild, much like the actual inspirations for their names. Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on this?
Doy Whiz. They were actually named after the 2 characters in Pierce Egan's delightful life in London, Jerry Hawthorne and Corinthian Tom. It was adapted to the stage with the title Tom and Jerry, which later became a catch-all term in 1800s England for young, drunken rabble-rousers.
One could, in fact, say that many rabbles roused the times Tom destroyed a planet-busting asteroid, lifted up the sun.
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't know why, but Tom's rundown feels more shorter. It's probably because I took time to read stuff. 80
up
years
into
of
a
punishment is
constellation,
crazy.
and he was just fine.
He
Just a
defeated
bunch of
Jerry.
stars now, but he's
He does
okay.
He takes
sometimes.
an explosion that launched him through time to the Stone Age and has run through space at massively faster than light speeds.
Oh.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry
Tom
have
and
been
Jerry
at
game,
each other's
let's
throats
go.
for over 80 years now. But what
85.
may surprise you is the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
Yeah.
And they've worked together tons of times to save the day, like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it? This is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase.
Oh,
Long ago, the
Oh my
warrior
God.
god, Lord of Sichuan, Erlong Shen, battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King atop Peach Mountain, leading the goddess Celeste to declare the two the strongest warriors in the realm. And they were, in fact, Tom and Jerry. They were even stronger than Devil Tom, who
Dang.
repelled corruption by the darkness. This mysterious, malevolent force threatened to consume the Tree of Life, whose branches encompass all of time and space. Banding together, these warriors used the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
What the fuck?
While it may sound completely insane, it is. Chase
my God.
is a Chinese mobile gacha game whose lore
What?
is not entirely in keeping with the spirit of the source material. However, it is officially licensed by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which means we have to include it in our research.
So that the
Okay,
gods
that's
may
fair.
grant
That's
us
very
mere
fair.
mortals some heavenly push.
No!
Friendly rivalry aside, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
By my
Yeah.
count of the original shorts, 19 times.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck, because the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
yeah, I love the cartoon as a kid. Man.
Guess what? Death Battle
Yeah?
has merch now.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I'm aware of that. Thank you, Boomstick. Thanks. And I plan on getting the journal. Not gonna lie. If you guys want to see like a how do I say this? A little how do I say this? A little video on it. I wouldn't mind doing it. So alright, let's get right into the right into the fight animation. My bet is on Tom.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Cartoon style. Oh my god, the intro to Tom and Jerry, I love it. It's taking place on a Mustache! Mustache Homulus! Oh my god. Feline cactus. Something victim. Oh. Oh my. Meepus. Canis Schmuckus? What are these names? Oh my god, the laugh. Fight! Oh my god. You foolish furball, you cost me my dinner. Get him, goat! Get him, king! Oh! Ow. Dang! Oh my god, I saw a few more Easter eggs. Oh my. No, it's gonna go World War II style.
Come on, you apes! You wanna live forever!
Oh my god, what has this become? Get him, my goat! Yeah, get him, go invisible and get him! Fat lady! Bro, what is this? Acme, oh god. Oh. No. Oh my god, no, not the plane. Oh, it's gonna go to, oh wait, no, he managed to catch one of them, good. But he lost 8 lives though. Get Get him, King! Get him, King! Oh my god. Oh. Oh no! Get him, my goat! Run! Run! Oh, they broke the fourth wall! Let's go! Oh my god! Should have seen that coming. Oh, dude did it again! My goat did it again! Oh my, no! Take this! And this! And, oh yeah, how about this? No, not my goat! No. Wait. Wait. No. Wait.
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Wait, is that really it? Not my goat! Not my goat!
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty, no!
Not my goat!
Considering coyotes eat cats, I'm not surprised.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful, they weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with universe-threatening phenomena, but comparing Wile to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not
let's see
only
their
destroy
explanation.
their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light, Wile could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile gets the edge in stats.
Wile's arsenal
That
was
makes
a
sense.
bit better too, believe it or not. Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to
Wait, arsenal
malfunction.
comparison. Even. Okay, there's that. Cheese.
He still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot and end the fight.
While Tom has never been shown to have Looney DNA specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
And since the Dissolver works on any tunes, not just the Looney ones, it should apply to Tom. But considering how much of a screw-up Wile is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He definitely gets the edge there.
Oh, and Tom has one other big advantage. He doesn't have God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of Wile's character as a cartoon. So let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we
so
dug
the DNA
deep
Dissolver
through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place.
That DNA
Space
Dissolver
Jam.
gun
Where Wile
is
yet
broken.
again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel.
Yep.
More than anyone else. But according to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire history, Wile's cosmically ordained failures only occur when he's specifically chasing the Roadrunner, or other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written for, Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA Dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wile's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wile, whereas Wile's
That
superior
makes sense.
strength, speed, and looting arsenal ensured his victory.
Wiley
My
gets
goat!
one
No!
Jones in for a rematch.
No! Oh my goat! No!
Time on Death Battle.
All right, let's see. There you go. Yep. Yep. There you go. Yep. What? Okay. Well, like when I hold on. Actually, hold on.
Subscribe.
There you go. Yeah. Spider-Man versus Deku, but specifically Miles Morales. Now, here's a good question I have for Death Battle. Like, why are you bringing another My Hero character in the same season? Like, aren't they supposed to do like? I'm not sure if they have any limitations on how many times they can use a series per season, but that's a little bizarre to me. It's a little strange. Hold on, wait.
I've been joined as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought there was like a little special last-second announcement. All right. But seriously though, I don't know why they're doing another My Hero character in the same season. Like, I'm not mad. I'm just a little how do I say this? A little questioned by it. And we did have like we just had Shigaraki versus Mahito like 3 months ago. Yeah. So it's a little strange to see another My Hero character here. As long as the animation and the episode is good, then I don't mind. Now, as for this episode itself, Tom lost, instant L. Nah, I'm joking. It's actually good. It's good. It's good. I like the animation. I like the soundtrack, which I've been only spoiled of its name, and I like the little 9 lives that they include in the animation. I also don't mind their post analysis. I think they explained the victory of Wile E. Coyote very well. Like that Looney Tune, that little loony DNA dissolver is broken. I will say that. Put that against any other cartoon character and see what happens. I'm also surprised that they also included the gacha game, which I never knew of its existence until now. That's pretty neat. I also like the little Easter eggs that were in the animation. I like it. I saw the Among Us and Fall Guys Easter egg. I like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. I like the episode, and I hope you all enjoy it like I did. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. It'll help out the channel a lot. Thank you all for 500 subs. I appreciate it a lot, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.